Hello, I'm David. I am one of the Spravato techs here at MD TruCare, and today we have Kristi for a Spravato testimonial to
Yes.
talk about her journey with us at MD TruCare. And first question I have for you is, how did you first hear about Spravato treatment?
I was referred to MD TruCare by my primary care physician at Family Healthcare Associates.
Awesome. What decided you to want to try the treatment?
I've been on different medications for many years, and I was at a point where it was recommended that I was considered treatment resistant. So I was told about Spravato, and I decided I might as well give it a chance.
Yes. And what exactly made you choose MD TruCare for Spravato treatment specifically?
It was local. They had 2 offices, and they could meet a scheduling need. And they also have after 5 hours.
And can you just, briefly walk us through what does an a treatment process look like a day-to-day Spravato treatment process look like for you?
When I would come in, I would sign in with the front staff. They would check me in, let the tech know that I was here. The tech would call me back. They would get me settled in a room. Typically, it was a low-lit room. There was a recliner, comfortable seating. They always had little candies in the bowl beside, and they would get me comfortable, take my vitals, my blood pressure, my pulse ox, my temperature. They would verbally walk me through what they were going to do. Then they would give me the first nasal treatment, wait 5 minutes, give me the second, and then again, wait 5 minutes and give me the third. They were just simple nasal sprays, nothing scary, nothing painful. And then after 45 minutes, they would come and check my pulse ox and make sure that everything was running smooth, ask me how I was doing. At every treatment, I would listen to earbuds with just soft, soothing music and just relax. And then at the end of the next 45-minute session, a provider would come in, ask me how the treatment was, if I had any side effects, disassociation, dizziness, nausea, anything like that. I never had any negative issues with it. And then after the provider came in, then the tech would come back in, check my vitals once more, my blood pressure, my pulse ox, and then that would be the end of it. It would be a 2-hour session that seemed to last only 45 minutes or an hour at the most. It would go by very quickly, but it was very calming and very soothing.
That's so wonderful to hear. And before starting treatment, how were you feeling? And how does that compare to how you feel now?
I was in a very dark place before I started Spravato. I had been on many depression medications and anxiety medications for many years, and I had gotten to a spot where I was just kind of done, I guess, in my terms. Since I've started Spravato, I've done sessions of Spravato for about the last year. I'm now down to once every other week, and it has made a world of difference. I have a more positive outlook. I can notice my stressors. I have learned to deal with those stressors, and Spravato has helped kind of line up all of my thought processes.
All right. And what changes have you noticed since starting Spravato?
Oh gosh, much more positive outlook, more relaxed, less stressed. Anxiety level has come down. Depression levels have really come down. It has definitely been a positive experience.
And what surprised you most about the process of Spravato treatment?
Gosh, that it wasn't painful, it wasn't scary, and how I could take 2 hours of my day and just relax. I wasn't expected to do anything. It was just a nice positive experience.
And in your experience, what would you say Spravato differs from other treatments that you've tried in the past?
Spravato is more not detailed, but it targets more intensely the brain cells, I guess, that need to be adjusted, that need to be tended to get your thoughts and your depression back on target to living a happy, peaceful life. I think Spravato is just, it's one of those things that definitely works when nothing else has worked.
Yes. And how would you describe your overall experience with our team?
The team is amazing.
Thank you.
From the front desk person, I don't know all of their names, but I would recognize them anywhere I saw them in a store. Steph is the first person that
Yep.
I met. So Stephanie and then her team, they
Yep.
are awesome. They
Yep.
notice me when I come in. They always say, hi, how was my day? They get me checked in right away. Then when the tech greets me, it's always a positive time. With you, David,
Thank you.
it's very pleasant. We talk about small stuff. We talk about storms and animals and pictures
Whatever
that
you want.
look like
Yep.
something, but it's very relaxing.
Yep.
Rosie has been a godsend. She has been here from day one. She will text me if I have fears or questions or anxiety. Dr. Kawaja, I have met with him personally on a couple of occasions, and he is incredible. He truly cares about his patients and their overall mental health. My primary provider is Linda. She is awesome as well.
Yes.
She listens. She asks if there's anything else she can do. Medications, if I have questions or if I want to adjust them, all I have to do is mention that to her and she'll consider. But Linda is amazing. And Rita, my therapist, Rita's a hoot. I love
Yeah.
my sessions with Rita. I'm now
Yeah.
down to once a month with her because she has helped me in so many ways, personally, socially, my marriage, my children. I don't think I would have gotten this far this quick had it not been for Rita and her personal therapy.
So, is there anything about your journey that you want to highlight? I know you've covered a lot, but is there anything that you want to highlight?
I just say if you're looking for a medical facility to help you get through dark times, give MD TruCare a try. I firmly believe that if they can't help you get there, they can find a way. They can recommend something a little more advanced. But
Yes.
this has been a wonderful journey, and I highly recommend this facility.
Awesome. And what would you say to someone who is considering treatment for Spravato but is not totally sure yet?
Research. Everything I found on when I researched was positive. Everything, it was very clear. The guidelines that MD TruCare tells you they have to follow, the 2 hour where they have to watch you for 2 hours, the medication every 5 minutes, the having to have somebody drive you home, not being able to drive for 4 hours, make decisions, things like that. All of that, they go by the FDA guidelines. And I say, if you're wondering how Spravato will do for you, research it and then ask a tech or one of the providers your
Yes.
questions.
Well, that concludes the testimony with us. I want to thank Kristi once again
Thank you.
for the testimonial. If you have any questions, you can visit our website at www.mdtrucare.com or give us a call or text at 817-722-6078. And I hope you all enjoy your day. Bye-bye.